Alright, so it has been absolutely amazing to stay here a couple of days. No power cuts, good Wi-Fi, incredible. But now it's time to hitchhike the last 200 kilometers to the border of Laos. Today's Sunday, so I don't really know if the border is open or not. But there's also a small town at the border, so I have no problem with staying one more night in China because I have like 4 or 5 more days of my visa. And yeah. Now I'm really excited to go back to hitchhiking, and I'm also really excited for something completely new now for Laos, which is gonna be, you know, from the crazy development in China, exactly the opposite. Like, Laos is one of the least developed countries in the world, and there's a lot of poverty, sadly. Yeah, there's gonna be a complete change of what I've had over the last like 3 weeks here in China. So yeah, but I'm really looking forward to really chilled villages and a completely different culture also. And there you have it, my favorite breakfast ever. Oh, this looks so good. And with this I'm gonna have the strength to hitchhike to Laos hopefully today.
There I stayed. It was amazing, I can tell you.
What's also interesting is that here you can see the Lao language, you know, the top one, and then Chinese and then English. So yeah, this region has already a lot of influence from Laos. You can see the Lao letters here everywhere. It's crazy. Did you see that guy just there? He had like something, it looked like a suitcase, but it was like an electric scooter built in or something, and you could I bet you could transform it from a suitcase to electric scooter. How crazy is that? I have to say, in this tourist town, they have sometimes they are doing a really good job. Like, this part looks really rustic, but yeah, it's still for me a tourist hell. But it was nice here for a couple of days, but now I have to go. So I'm almost at my hitchhiking spot. There's like the big highway, but the highway is not really going the right direction. It's a slight detour with the highway, and this road is better for me. It's a smaller road, and I also legally can walk there. But there's this sign, I don't know what it means, I have no idea. I hope it doesn't mean like road closed or something. But there are some cars going, so yeah, I'm pretty, yeah. Should be open, and I will try to hitchhike here. With the 800 kilometer hitchhiking ride that I arrived in here, it really went like this, and I'm in a jungle. It's crazy. It's so hot, it's humid, it rains a lot. Like, I'm glad it rains now, but it should rain later, so I really want to get a ride. And yeah, it's pretty much jungle around me. Yes, first ride, Sheshe. After 5 minutes of waiting, I get picked up. I'm so glad. Alright, first 10 kilometers. It's about 200 in total to Laos, so 190 to go. And yeah, the guy just gave me a bottle of water, which is really kind. And I don't know what it is, but water is pretty expensive in China. Like, you pay most of the time about 30 cents for a small bottle, and for 1.5 liters, like a big bottle, you pay 60 cents maybe. And I think that's way too expensive. I don't know, in Germany the water is way cheaper, you know, the bottled water. And you can even drink it out of the tap in most regions. And I think this is, you know, of course, an extreme privilege, but I think water should be a basic right for every human on the planet, and 30 cents for this bit of water is way too expensive. And you know, here you cannot drink the water out of the tap. You have to buy an expensive filter or something, or you get sick maybe if you drink it out of the tap. because there are many toxins in there and generally diseases and stuff, you know, you really shouldn't drink it. Somehow we have to stop the water mafia. You know, Nestle and all these companies, they have a monopoly on water and they are buying all these water companies. And if you don't know anything about that, maybe you should do some research on it, because I think it's a really important topic nowadays. And yeah, I think water should be a basic right for every human on the planet, and it should be almost free. So yeah, that's my my opinion on the water situation on the planet. Now, hitchhike again at the toll station. So made it another 40 kilometers. They just dropped me here on this absolutely dead rest station. Nothing going on. So yeah, I don't know, there's no cars here. So I don't know, just trying to walk a little bit over there on the highway to get a ride, because yeah, seems to be there's not many cars going in the direction of Laos here. Yeah, that's where it is. The humidity is, I don't know, getting stronger and stronger. It's crazy. And now it's slightly starting to rain. At least I can go under the gas station if I need to. But yeah, this seems to be the highway, and I think here no one cares if I hitchhike on the highway. Right, the problem is this piece of the highway is like only an extension. The real highway in this direction is just over there, next to that. And this exists only because of the rest station, and because we can drive to a town there and to a toll station. So all the cars going on this highway, they all go here and not straight like I need to go. There goes a cement truck. And I would never hitchhike with a cement truck, because yeah, also goes this way, because cement trucks generally not go far, and if you want to go far, it's not the right way. But if you want to go a short distance, of course, feel free. So my options are right now to stay here and hope for someone to get fuel and then go to Mohan, which is the city at the border I want to go to today. There's no one going. Then the other option would be to walk to the real highway, which is a bit forbidden and a bit stupid and a bit dangerous. And the other option, which is also dangerous, is to walk down this way into the town to the toll station. Yeah, I'm a bit scared because there are some pretty dark clouds coming, and it's also started to rain slightly a few minutes ago. And if there would be a big rainfall coming down, I don't want to get into that. And here I could go under the gas station and, you know, for protection, or at the toll station I also could go under the roof. But on the highway I couldn't, so I think I'm gonna either stay here or go to the toll station. Yeah, so I think the toll station is the best and safest option. And yeah, I just walk down here now. Hope no one stops me or, I don't know, arrests me or something. So because I'm walking to the toll station now, I will of course lose the traffic that's going onward on the highway, you know. That could be also going in the right direction, but this is way safer, and I can go under the roof in case it will rain, because there's some really dark clouds coming. And yeah, that's the best option, I think. It really is so much more to hitchhiking than just putting out your thumb, you know. You really have to plan it and get some experience, and yeah, you will encounter some challenging situations when you hitchhike. And by this I don't mean challenging, but yeah, I think you've seen a lot already on my channel of these situations. So from now on until the border in Laos, there's gonna be only like small towns in between, a couple. And what amazes me about China is that in China you can find like the biggest metropoles of the planet, like even the biggest city on the planet, Shanghai, and also the most uninhabited nature, the most rural areas, and such diverse landscapes. It's amazing. Alright, made it. Wish me luck. Okay, not that many cars going and a few stopped. but they were all going the wrong direction, like always it seems. Yeah, I'm going to Mohan, which is for China basically the end of the world. There's only going to be Laos on the other side, and I guess not many people go there. Yeah, but I will try. And you know, it's only 150 kilometers more, so I have to make it. Right now I'm moving to a slightly different spot. Over there the cars will be able to see me from a long distance, which is always important because yeah, sometimes they have to decide and think for a while until they stop. And then there, where I was before, like the distance between me and the toll gate is too small, and then it's too late. You know, and some people, they really think, should I pick him up? Should I not pick him up? And then it's too late. They're already at toll gate. They say, oh, I can't do nothing now. So now cars can see me from way longer. It's way better here. And here the jungle vibes really start to come up. Look at it, it's beautiful. So waiting for over an hour now. A couple cars stopped, all go in this direction. Maybe people are also a little bit scared to take hitchhikers, you know, because we are close to the border. I don't know. Alright, so waiting about 2.5 hours here. Like, so many people stopped and wanted to help me, like about 30 cars, which is like so many cars stop all the time asking where I go. And even though I hitchhike like this, and then I make the direction always, this and then direction. So I tell them I go this direction, but still only the cars stop that go in this direction. And there are almost no cars going this way, so about 30 cars went in the wrong direction. Pretty frustrating. And I'm out of water too. And so my plan is now to walk like 1 kilometer into the town there, get some water, and then there's also like a smaller street that also goes to Mohan. It's not a highway, it's not that fast and like more windy road and longer road, but I will try to hitchhike there because there at least I can be sure that all the cars at least go in the right direction. So yeah, let's do that now. So while I walk to the town, which is sadly about 3 kilometers, I looked it up now. I will stick out my thumb a couple of times, and yeah, I don't know. Sometimes, I really, I don't know what it is, but in the Chinese trucks there are always 2 people inside. Either 2 men or a man and a woman. I don't know why that is. Are they like doing 24/7 hour drives and switching? I don't know. Pretty weird. In other countries there's always 1 person in the truck. And that way you can, trucks are a really good opportunity to hitchhike. The worst thing right now is not that I'm not getting a ride or that I maybe have to stay 1 more day in China, because I have some couple of more days of visa. It's the extreme blazing sun here right now. That is really exhausting to stand here. And I'm sweating like crazy. The last time I sweated this much was in Lahore in Pakistan. And it's crazy. I mean, that was maybe 1 month ago, or maybe 5 weeks ago. And it's crazy how much different climate zones and landscapes I've seen between that time. I mean, if you fly, you expect that, but I didn't expect that while hitchhiking, the landscapes would also change that fast. But if you get an 800 kilometer hitchhiking ride, of course it does. But first, little ice cream break. This feels so good. These clouds here just always seem like they are about to start a thunderstorm, but so far nothing happened. But if you look in the weather report here, it says thunderstorm every day, and it rains a lot here apparently. Alright, I arrived in the village, but classic for China. The village is bigger than I expected, and I have to go to the end of the village now. Oh, more walking. There we go. Alright, almost at my hitchhiking spot, and yeah, this street is really chaotic and slow, and it's 150 kilometers, I think, to Mohan. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult because it's also getting late. It's like 4:30 or something now. So dusty here. This is my spot. Yeah, it's crazy. Yes, I got a ride. Thank you so much. 谢谢. And this will take me about 15 or 20 kilometers. So yeah, pretty happy. Wow, I made it about 20 kilometers and now I'm in this small village, and yeah, the landscape is so incredible here. This is definitely more beautiful than the highway, like these windy roads directly through the jungle. I think there might be a hotel here, but probably without the license for foreigners. So I really want to get to Mohan today. But now there's also like a traffic jam here, I don't know what's going on. I will investigate. Yes, I got a ride. 谢谢, 谢谢. And I'm in this little truck. Very nice. 谢谢. So right now we are driving through the most beautiful streets, going up mountains. It's incredible. I didn't think the landscape would be that incredible here. Alright, bye bye, 谢谢. Alright, now I got dropped here. It's still like a long way to Mohan. It's, I don't know, 70, 80 kilometers, something like that, or even more. And the weather looks like it's about to explode, and I think there is a sign that there's a hotel. Maybe I stay there tonight. I will just ask them, maybe it's possible. There's definitely like a thunderstorm coming, I can feel it. So I will try to stay here, and yeah, then I will definitely make it tomorrow to Laos. So luckily I got a nice and clean room here in this lonely hotel, because I don't think there's any hotel nearby except for this, so I'm really happy they accepted me. Like for $7. Look at this. Like, I think it's brand new built. You get towels. Again, my own Wi-Fi router, tea stuff here, and then nice bed and AC. Such a good standard here in China, it's incredible. Do you know these days where you just, I don't know, doing something during the day and it's really exhausting, and then you kind of finish your day in the evening and you're, you know, relaxing, and then you're just thinking like, damn, today I need a beer to celebrate the success of the day. And yeah, today is one of those days. I'm enjoying a beer, and yeah, I'm so glad that I can rest here now. So see you tomorrow when I hopefully hitchhike into Laos.